Opening story. Let us begin with Maya. On the outside, Maya says, "I'm fine." That is something many people say every day, even when they are not truly feeling fine. But if we look more closely, her body is giving us important clues. Her jaw is tight. Her shoulders are tense. She has a headache. Her breathing is quick. Even though Maya may not fully realize it in her mind yet, her body is already showing signs of stress. This is very common, especially for students. Sometimes stress builds up so gradually that you do not notice it right away. You may keep going through your day, finishing assignments, talking to friends, or preparing for a test while your body is already reacting. Then, when someone asks, "Are you okay?" you suddenly pause and realize something feels off. This story introduces an important idea for this module. The body often notices stress before the mind clearly understands it. In this lesson, we will learn how to listen to those early signals so that we can respond in a healthy way. Topics covered. Now that we have seen Maya's example, let us look at some common signs of stress in the body. Stress can appear as tight shoulders, a clenched jaw, or even a frowning face without you noticing. It can show up in your breathing, such as fast breathing or shallow breathing. Some people feel headaches, fatigue, or restlessness. Others notice stomach discomfort, such as a heavy feeling, nausea, or tension in the belly. These signs matter because stress is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it does not begin with strong emotions. Sometimes it begins with small physical changes. Your body may become tense, tired, uncomfortable, or unsettled before you even say to yourself, "I am stressed." As we move forward, keep in mind that these signs are not meant to scare you. They are simply signals. They are your body's way of communicating with you. The goal is to become better at noticing them early. Explain. This slide brings us to the main idea. Stress is not only something you think, it is also something you feel in your body. That means stress is not just a mental experience, such as worrying thoughts or overthinking. It is also physical. Your muscles may tighten, your breathing may change, your energy may drop, your stomach may feel uncomfortable. Why is this important? Because when you learn to notice these signals early, you have a better chance of responding before stress becomes too strong. Instead of waiting until you feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or exhausted, you can pause sooner. You can take a breath, relax your shoulders, loosen your jaw, or give yourself a moment to reset. So, awareness is not about judging yourself. It is about recognizing what is happening inside you. Once you notice it, you have more choice. And having more choice is a big part of building mindfulness. Animation. This process can be understood as a chain of events. First, stress happens. Maybe there is pressure from school, conflict with a friend, or worry about the future. Then the muscles tighten. After that, breathing changes. It may become quicker or more shallow. The heart may begin to beat faster. These changes are part of the body's natural stress response. Next, the body sends signals. These signals might be tension, discomfort, pain, restlessness, or a feeling that something is not right. If you do not notice these signals, stress may keep building. But if awareness comes in, the pattern can change. That is why the next step in the animation is awareness. Awareness means noticing what the body is telling you. When you notice, you can choose a healthy response. For example, you might slow your breathing, stretch, sit quietly for a moment, or simply name what you are feeling. This is a very important shift. Stress may begin automatically, but your response does not have to stay automatic. Awareness creates space between the signal and your reaction, and in that space, healthier choices become possible. Reflection prompt. Now let us turn the focus toward you. Where do you usually feel stress in your own body? For some people, it shows up in the neck or shoulders. For others, it may appear in the stomach, chest, or hands. Some students notice sweaty palms, a tight chest, or a fluttering feeling in the stomach. Others may feel tension somewhere else entirely. There is no single correct answer. Every person's body has its own way of showing stress. The important thing is to begin observing your own pattern. If you know where stress tends to appear first, you can catch it earlier in the future. You may want to take a quiet moment and think about recent situations when you felt pressure, nervousness, or frustration. Ask yourself, what did my body feel like? Where did I notice tightness, discomfort, or change? This kind of reflection helps you build self-awareness, which is one of the most useful skills in mindfulness practice. Key takeaway. Let us end with the central message of this module. Awareness is the first step toward relaxation. Before you can calm the body, you need to notice what the body is feeling. Before you can respond well to stress, you need to recognize the signs. This is why learning to listen to your body matters so much. It helps you understand yourself earlier, more clearly, and with more care. In this module, we started with Maya's story, then identified common signs of stress, explored how stress moves through the body, and reflected on where stress shows up for you personally. All of this leads to one simple but powerful lesson. When you notice the signals, you can begin to take care of yourself. That is the beginning of mindfulness from the inside out.